Good morning from Baja California, Mexico. We're in a location that is temporarily going to be called Rancho Fortuito, which means Serendipitous Ranch. It's not the real name, but these interesting times require a little discretion and privacy, at least for the time being.
Definitely, as Ben said, interesting times, very unique, and I think we're all starting to accept that this is here to stay for a little bit, not going to be done overnight. But above all else, we hope that this video finds you all healthy and well and happy and hunkering down like we are.
It is absolutely beautiful here, and we've been enjoying morning walks. And it is bright out, so on come the sunglasses. We have made the decision. It's time to do our part. It is time to get off the road. It is a tough decision, full of questions and what-if scenarios.
I think that's all we've spent the last few days doing, is asking ourselves and each other and our family the questions that everyone's asking, especially for those of us who travel full-time. Where do we stop? For us, it's Mexico or the lower 48 or Alaska. Do we stay on remote beaches and wild camp, or do we hunker down somewhere maybe a little safer in a campground scenario? Do we get closer to healthcare? Do we get closer to the border? Do we cross the border? I mean, the questions have never stopped, and truthfully, we still don't know what the right choice is. I think there probably isn't a right choice. It's you make a decision, you stick with it, and there's pros and cons to each option available to you. No matter whether you're like us in Mexico or home in the lower 48 or somewhere else on the planet. Something everybody's battling right now.
There might be a scenario of a series of right answers or wrong answers leading to an adverse or positive outcome. But throughout this whole thing, I have always said that the two places I would feel safe for us to be would be at home in Alaska, or nomadically self-contained and reliant on our vehicle here in Mexico. And just really, I do definitely feel strongly about those two items.
I think the reality is all of us are having to accept that we're going to have to make a commitment. Go ahead and get off the road and stop traveling for a little bit, for our benefit as well as the benefit of the community at large, like globally here. But that doesn't mean that this can't be an opportunity, and while you take things day by day and make new decisions as everything develops, also take the time to do the things that you never have time to do. Maybe an art project, maybe spending more time with your family, maybe cleaning out the garage, I don't know. For us, it's been enjoying the outdoors, going for multiple walks every day, swimming every day, enjoying the sunshine. Sometimes it's the little things, but in scenarios like this, they end up being the big things.
So essentially, we're gonna take lemons, turn them into lemonade, and add some tequila for Mexican flair. And we're gonna do what we do best. We're gonna make videos. And we're gonna try to make videos every single day through the foreseeable future of this situation. Obviously, if the grid collapses and there's no more internet, that will change things. But what's gonna be in these videos? Well, it's not just gonna be our life here as we exist through this sheltering in situation. We're gonna be offering helpful tips for how to, I don't know, maybe live sustainably, maybe some survival tips. Rebecca's a physician assistant, might even offer some medical tips. It is just gonna be packed with good, useful, and helpful information, but yet at the same time, being fun and engaging.
So with this change to daily video status, we are also going to make some changes over on social media. Instagram and Facebook will now go to real time. We had been posting the highlights of our travels for the past few weeks. We'll pick that back up after a while, but for right now, you're gonna see what's happening on a day-to-day basis, both on Outliers Overland, our brand account, as well as Ben and I's personal accounts, Benny the Outlier and A Wanderer's Musings.
I have a challenge for you.
Oh no.
I've been listening to you for years say, I would like to learn more about photography and maybe start taking pictures. I don't know if you can see in the background here, this place is absolutely gorgeous. And this camera that we record video on, did you know it can take pictures too? So I challenge you to grab Alpha, switch lenses, go take pictures and post them on your personal page.
We're going to be fighting over the camera now, aren't we? Because daily videos and using it for photography.
Well, see, the thing here is daily videos are best in the morning when you're filming outside because the winds are low. So it doesn't matter if the wind is blowing for your stuff.
That's true.
And the wind does blow here in Baja often.
I think maybe now it's time to show you around the property where we're staying a little bit. And I'm going to start with the citrus trees. Not only are they still blossoming, so in the mornings and the evenings it smells amazing, but they also still have oranges on them. You can make fresh juice every day. It is fantastic.
Well, along with dozens of citrus trees, the grounds are covered with countless cactus and all kinds of flowering bushes that I don't even know the names of. Another added bonus would be within walking distance, maybe a half-mile away, is a farm that sells a wide range of produce. And then we heard yesterday, supposedly there's a lady that comes by selling seafood. How awesome and serendipitous is that?
Well, welcome to our humble abode and present homestead. We're feeling pretty grateful to have found this little oasis in the desert. We're kind of still living day by day, trying to make decisions about what to do, but we're also coming up on the point in our stay where it's probably reasonable just to pay the monthly rate, which is $300. So we're hearing a lot of rumblings up north that it's harder and harder to find places to park your rigs. Speaking of which, our good friends, the Wandering Gants, have created an app. It's a web-based app to help people find out the status of campgrounds in the United States during this crisis and probably beyond. But the link is going to be in the description below, so check that out if you're working through finding places to stay. I gotta say, we're pretty happy in the shade trees here, though.
We're also in a location with LTE cell service and internet. So we're checking our cameras here at the house. Warning, you are trespassing. Warning, you are trespassing. Our friend is checking on the place right now, so we're messing with her.
One could say that we have deployed for comfortable camping here. You can see we've got clotheslines for wet towels and bathing suits. We've got the outdoor kitchen set up. We've got our amazing mat that we just picked up in Arizona before we came out here. And our camp chairs, camp table. The best thing about this spot are the shade trees and the proximity to the swimming pool.
The shade is priceless, but we also need to get sun for our solar panels and battery bank. And this was the perfect location because in the evening, the truck will create shade. During the morning and afternoon, our friends, these trees, will keep us cool as well.
We mentioned all of the citrus trees before, and now you see they also provide a juicer, so you can make juice every day if you'd like to. We have our own, so we've been doing that, but this is an option as well if you don't happen to have one.
The icing on the cake has to be this beautiful swimming pool, and it's even heated via solar panels. There's a deep end, so you can tread water, get good exercise, do a cannonball if you want to have fun and act like a kid. It's covered right now, but all we have to do is just ask, hey, can we use the pool? And they'll uncover it for us.
As you know, our rig is self-contained with shower, toilet, water, but a lot of the rigs that people travel in down here on the Baja do not have those features. This place has a great communal bathroom with shower, toilet, and sink. I will say we probably would normally be using this space, but haven't been because of the coronavirus scare. If that changes, we'll take the appropriate cautions and clean it before we use it.
Well, that's a wrap for this video. Thank you for watching. The travel content will be returning in the future. But given this whole situation, we thought it'd be nice to live through it and work through it together with you guys.
So if you're curious as to what we're up to tomorrow, be sure to hit that subscribe button. We hope you guys are all healthy, well, and safe at home. Take care. See you then.